It looks like the D-line's not that good. It looks like they just run the ball. And you get like 8 yards a carry. Let's say 3 times in a row.
Calgary is?
If they can just keep running like that, they're just gonna win. I don't know who the defense coordinator is, but last year, it was like Melrose, it was like Paul Melrose.
Mm-hmm.
They would do like 4 D-line, but they'd do like 2 linebackers blitzing. Like it was like high pressure. They're probably not doing that now. And this running back's like, that's big hours. That's a serious right there. The jerseys are huge on him. Like, even though when Warman played,
Yeah.
like number 1, he was bagging on him, and he's like 6'3". Third down. They should have had this play. Yeah, hurts me out. They're still down to fight.
Where do they play this?
Calgary.
They have a big dome?
I don't know who the quarterback is. The Eli guy, remember?
From
I know Mum knows his last name's like Toro. K-O-R-O. He's committed to U Sports. What do you think? I don't know. He's a quarterback. I'm surprised at this.
Oh, really? Okay, and for the opening draw, Parsons lining up. Parsons wins it back to Fetchner. Fetchner off the board. Tinker after it. Dump back in. Fetchner to Berdusco. Berdusco up to Chinsky, who's checked. Puck comes free to Tinker, who couldn't handle it. Berdusco gets in after it. She's checked. Warman from the corner, broken up by Parsons. Puck sent into the corner. Warman with it. Berdusco pressures. Oh, out to the point. Tinker keeps it wide. Now Warman from the corner again. Berdusco pinches off the girl, and Parsons grabs the loose puck. She goes down. Back after Tinker, and Parsons played up the boards. Tinker after it, but pinching defenseman keeps it in. From the slot, shot steered aside by Wasinski. Warman from the corner again. Berdusco ties her up. Here's Parsons with time. Has Tinker. Tinker brings it up. Oh, dumps it in, but that's going to be icing, so can't change. Oh, Parsons back in for the draw. One back by Warman. Warman from the point. Shot off the skate. Tinker after it, but defenseman's going to beat her to it. Berdusco trying to go up to Tinker. Tinker gives it to Parsons. Just missed it. Shifty couldn't grab it. Here comes Fetchner with it. Fetchner has Parsons. Parsons dumps it in and gets off for a change. Warman back behind their own net, bringing the puck up. Pass through the middle. And that's shot in deep. Warman gets after it. Murphy after. Centering pass comes out front, broken up by Houseworth. Tinker trying to clear. Does. There's Ushkowski with a chance. Oh, check just inside the blue line. Tinker knocks in a little deeper. Ushkowski from the side of the net, shot right on, and the Warman goalie's going to hold on to it. There's Houseworth in for the draw. Scramble draw. Houseworth at the side of the net, throws it in front. Warman grabs it off the boards, gets past Allard. Allard coming back for it. Brought in offside by Warman. Houseworth in for the draw. Scramble draw. Allard picks it up and brings it up ice. Has a poke from her. Houseworth dumps it in. And after it is Ushkowski. Played around. Oh, Ushkowski at the side of the net. Brings out front. Backhand just wide. Here's Tinker behind the net with it. She's checked in the corner. Cleared by Warman to center ice. Here's Den Beston. Over to Fetchner. Fetchner back to Den Beston. Den Beston looking for an outlet. Decides to dump it in. It's right on net, and the goalie's going to hold on to it for a whistle. Is Nyland in for the draw? Nyland, scramble draw. Warman takes it. Clears it down the ice. Uh-oh, it's a race for it, and the Warman skater is going to beat him to it. Wasinski passes off to Fetchner. Fetchner to Wyatt, who gets it over to Zakiski. Up to Nyland. Nyland drops to Zakiski. Zakiski shot just wide. After it is Wyatt, plays it back to Fetchner. Fetchner's shot's blocked, and it comes out to center. Here's Dan Beston, going to fire it back in. Nyland's going to get in on the forecheck. Warman gets past her. Oh, kept in briefly by Klump, and then it's brought out by Warman. Warman turns, Klump checks her. Defenseman brings it in. Oh, to the side of the net. Warman still at the side of the net, trying to center. Warman still with it. Now Warman behind the net. Produce pressures. Played up to the point. Shot from the point, and Rasinski couldn't hold on to it. The rebound, the shot just wide. Nyland up the boards. Plump trying to get to it. It's cleared to the front of the net, and Zakiski's going to have some time to get it out to center. Warman regrouping. Plump pressures. Brought in by Warman now. Allard back for it. Allard has Reich. Brings it up to Plump. Plump back to Allard, who keeps it going. Allard checked that just inside the blue line. Warman bringing up ice. Warman bringing in wide. Oh, off the post. Verduzco clears to the point, but not out. Now shot back in deep. Verduzco in the corner. Reich comes after it. Reich up to Crawford, but she's checked immediately. Verduzco pressures. Crawford's in there too, along with Reich. Reich takes the girl down. Verduzco takes the puck. Verduzco to Klump. It was behind her. Shot right on, and Rasinski's going to hold on to it for a face-off inside the ice zone. He doesn't play defense very often. Well, he does, but he took a wrong turn there. There's Parsons in for the draw. Wins the draw back. Fetchner plays around to Murphy. Murphy goes towards Tinker, but she's checked before the puck got there, and icing's going to be the call. Parsons in for the draw. Scramble draw. Tinker brings it out. Comes back to Murphy. Murphy brings the puck up ice. Murphy's trying to drive it up to Chinsky. Murphy goes down. Parsons and Fetchner back. As Murphy gets back into the play. Chinsky's checked. Parsons takes a loose puck. Gets it to the blue line, but not out. Here's Chinsky with time. Chinsky has Fetchner. Gets it up to her. Fetchner plays up to Tinker, but it was behind her. And Warman's going to clear. That's going to make it down for icing. That's fine. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. Wins it back to Den Beston. Den Beston throws it towards the net. It's off the skate and wide. In after to Shkowski. Puck's played around the boards. Allard's going to pinch down on it. Keeps it in, but Warman brings it right back out to center. Den Beston just misses it. Icing's waved off. Don't think she touched it. Den Beston behind the net. Pass up to Ushkowski, who's checked just inside the blue line. To the center. Broken up by Houseworth. Houseworth grabs the puck. Gets it just outside the blue line. It's brought in offside by Warman. There's Houseworth in for the draw. Draws one over to Tinker. Oh, Tinker passed the Fetchner, didn't get there. And Warman grabs it from the point, blocked by Houseworth. Houseworth off the boards, grabbed by the defenseman at center ice. Houseworth gets it back along the boards. Brought up now by Warman, pressured by Fetchner. Fetchner, her pass over to Berdusco, fanned on it a bit. Puck gets up to Ushkowski. Ushkowski cross ice looking for Tinker. Tinker going for it, couldn't get to it. Second attempt, gets it in deep. Ushkowski pressures. Played around the boards by Warman. Here's Berdusco, just wide. Vetchner's going to pinch down on it. Puck gets by her and all the way down. Oh, they're saying it was touch. I didn't see that. Here's Berdusco with lots of time. Sometimes too much time. Just misses the Kiski with it. Icing's again waved off. Warman goes back for it, pressured by Wyatt. Wyatt chases. Defenseman brings it up. Nice pass up. Murphy forces her to fire it on net from way outside. It's covered by Rosinski. There's Nyland in for the draw. Nyland wins it over to Murphy. Murphy plays it around. Allard's going to get to it. Allard gets up to Wyatt, who finds Zukinski with time. Zukinski gets it moving, takes it, decides not to take it to net. Button hook just misses Nyland with the pass. Allard now on the boards, playing it in deep. Wyatt after it. Allard still in deep. Brought up. Uh-oh. 2-on-1 developing. Murphy, interference. So Murphy's going to be getting 2 for interference. So Warman going on the power play with 12:41 to go here in the first. Score 0-0. Girl who slashed the girl got the 5 last game. She's suspended. Reichen for the draw. It's won by Warman. Out to the point. Reich pressures. Sideball cross ice. Didn't get through. Shot. Oh, right on net. And Denbestian's going to get to it. Nyland's going to pressure as Denbestian fires it to the length of the ice. The goalie's going to hold on to it. Tinker lining up for the draw. Scramble draw brought up by Warman. Warman across the blue line, pumped in. Fetchner's going to be first to it, plays it around to Denbestian. He's got time, fires it down the ice. Oh, Tinker may have an angle on it here. Tinker, first one to it. Got Crawford out front, pass to her. Oh, just missed her on the. She was wide open in the slot. Pass up by Warman, off his skates, brought in. Pressured by Tinker. Tinker knocks it loose and out. Good effort by Tinker on the back check. Oh, a little bit of a bad change there as Warman brings it in. Wyatt swings and misses. Warman still with it. Wyatt pressures. Wyatt pressures hard. Forces an errant pass. Produsko may have a chance to get the clear. Oh, and it's off his stick, and Warman grabs it. Pressured by Zukiski. Now, nice passing by Warman. Just shot wide. Zukiski's going to be the first to this one, but unable to get it past the pinching defenseman. Here's Allard coming around. Allard with one on her. Off the glass, so it's going to be kept in at the blue line by Warman. Wyatt knocks it free, and Wyatt's going to be the first to get in after it. Wyatt continues to pressure, chases behind the net with 8 seconds left on the power play for Warman. Warman brings it up, and it's to Fetchner. Fetchner off of Warman's stick and out as the power play is over. We're 5-on-5. Here's Parsons in for the draw. Taken by Fetchner. Fetchner takes it behind the net. Fetchner finding a little space, misses Tinker on the pass. Now Warman regroups and brings the puck right back up ice. Shot, and Rosinski's going to hold on to it. Here's Parsons in for the draw. Olchinski's going to grab that one. Clears it to the blue line, but not out. Back for it is Denbestian. She's going to take it back behind the net. She's got Chinsky on the boards. Pass to Parsons, though. Parsons. Clearing attempt is kept in by Warman. Tinker clears to the far blue line, and Warman regroups nicely. Here's then Bastian off the boards to Chinsky, who gets it up to center. Parsons knocks it free. Parsons 2-on-1. Oh, and a nice defensive play by the defenseman to walk and take that puck into the corner. Chinsky digging for it, along with Parsons. Up to the blue line. Murphy keeps it in. Puck comes up to Parsons at the point. Parsons to the net. And, oh, nice save there as that was Ushkowski in front, getting a shot on net. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. Wins the draw. Oh, and pass back is intercepted by Warman. Nice back check by Ushkowski to break that up, though. Here's Tinker looking for Houseworth. Passes behind there. Now puck comes back up ice. Oh, House. Oh, both defensemen took not great angles on that. And breakaway there. Wasinski is able to make the save. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. One back by Warman from the point. Pass D to D. Shot blocked in front. I think it's under the Warman player. Ref didn't blow the whistle. Ushkowski's checked in the corner. Out to the point. Shot right on. That one's blocked by Houseworth. There's Fetchner off the glass, but it's still in. Fetchner and Tinker digging for it. Houseworth gets hooked. Gets the puck to Fetchner. Fetchner at the side of the net looking for an outlet. Now finds some space and gets it up to Ushkowski, who's got lots of room. Ushkowski across the blue line, drops it back to Houseworth. Shot high and wide. Played behind the net by Warman. Pinching on it, it's Houseworth. Played up the boards, kept in by Verduzco. Verduzco's shots off the shin pad. Cleared, oh, and Wyatt plays it. That was too many men as Wyatt was on early. So Warman going on the power play again here with 8:16 left in the first. Still zeros. There's Wyatt in for the draw. One back by Warman. Shot from the point. Wide. Back to the point again. D to D. Wyatt's out to pressure. Warman looking for the cross ice pass and goes through the crease. There's Warman from the corner. Pressured by Allard. Allard digging for it. Allard goes down. Wyatt comes down to help. And then Bastian. And Zukiski clears to the blue line but not out. That one's blocked by Wyatt. She's got space. Trying to take it around the defenseman. She's checked. Wyatt still digging for it. Good effort by Wyatt. Zukiski now digging for it as Wyatt goes off. Wyatt Warman has to regroup as they would have been offside. Reich pressures. Oh, and here's a chance for Nyland. Nyland, oh, her shot passed to the front of the net's blocked. And Warman brings it back up ice. Good poke check by Murphy. Oh, not much pressure there by the ice. Shot over the net. Oh, and Reich should be taking one, I think, for a cross check in front as she took the girl down. Warman trying to go back to the point. Shot, and Rasinski's holding on to it. As I think Reich's going off 2 for cross checking. So they'll be shorthanded 5-on-3 for 47 seconds. There's Tinker in for the draw. Wins the draw to Murphy. Murphy has her stick lifted though. Murphy continues to dig for it, now freezing it, trying to kill some time. Warman out to the point, pressured by Tinker. Up high, down low, cross ice. And Verduzco clears to center ice. Tinker's going to pressure. Warman has to get back on side. Warman in, Murphy clears it back to center. Now Tinker pressures. Warman comes in. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Cross ice pass. Puck sits there and Rasinski holds onto it with 6 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Big Nyland in on the draw. One back by Warman. D to D. Walking right in. Shot. Rasinski with the blocker save. And 5-on-3 is over as Tinker comes back onto the ice. Cross ice pass. Warman just misses. Pressured by Allard. Now, nice work by Nyland to knock that to center. Nyland now digging at it along with Tinker. Tinker gets cross check. No call. It's the exact same thing that happened in front of the net. Nyland takes down a girl. Puck's played to center. Wyatt pressures. Played to an open boards. Here's Allard with a chance to bring it up ice. Still with it. Allard fires it just wide and rebound. Allard scores. Allard with a shorthanded goal makes it 1-0 ice. Just the rebound knocked it in. Bushkowski in for the draw. Warman D to D. Now puck comes to Murphy, who's going to send it down the ice. There's still 26 seconds left on Warman's power play. Crawford in the corner, trying taken down. No call. Crawford with a long pass by Warman, broken up by Uskowski. Puck's still there. Uskowski brings it in. Uskowski from the side of the net fires it, and the Warman goalie holds onto it, and a really quick whistle by the ref there. Take that. 6 seconds left on the power play for Warman. The last one. You got the gummies. Here's Uskowski lining up for the draw. Scramble draw. Taken by Warman. Warman brings up ice. Murphy knocks it free. Murphy fires it back in, and she's taken down right after it as she's back on the ice. Klump comes over. Puck's poked past her right. Goes back to Den Beston. It's got Murphy open. Sends it up to Reich, who chips it to center ice. Shot in by Warman. Here's Den Beston. Up to Klump. Klump at the blue line. Fires it in deep. Parsons going to get in on the forecheck. Now Chinsky is pressuring. It's brought up now by Warman. Verduzco has to hustle. Verduzco keeps her wide and shot towards the net by Warman. Chinsky's checked in the corner. Verduzco comes back for it. Plays it around the glass. Now Fetchner and Chinsky both digging for it. Pass up to Tinker. He's checked inside the blue line. Fetchner brings it up ice. Fetchner bringing it in. Fetchner's shot, it's on, and the Warman goalie holds on to it. 3:54 left in the first period with Ice leading 1-0. Parsons in for the draw. One back by Warman. Warman taking it behind the net, actually, decides to stop. Oh, and Tinker's rubbed out along the boards hard. Puck comes to Allard, shot, bounces through screens. The goalie makes a save. Oh, Ben Beston kept it in, but then it's checked. Allard has to hustle back for it with 2 on her. Allard brings it around the net. Long pass up to Chinsky. Chinsky's got Tinker, but decides to carry it herself. And that didn't look offside to me. It looked like Parsons dragged her foot. Chinsky could have had Tinker on the break there. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. Wins it over towards Uskowski, but it's poked ahead by Murphy. Here's Uskowski, though, bringing it in. Puck comes to Tinker. Fetchner keeping it in. Uskowski at the slot, shot just wide. I think it was off the goalie and into the corner, actually. Uskowski in the corner digging for it. Puck's played around. Murphy pinches, comes to Houseworth, shot right on. Steered into the corner by the goalie, and here's Tinker in the corner trying to keep it deep. Warman trying to bring it up. Knocked free, and Warman passes up to center. Murphy pressures, taken by Houseworth. Houseworth has time. Houseworth looking for Tinker. Tinker with room brings it across the red line and fires it in deep and heads off for a change. There's Fetchner way up there pressuring. Nobody covering for her though. Verduzco gets back, and that's brought in offside by Warman. Here's Verduzco with time. Pass to Zakiski, just misses. Zakiski has to get up and pressure. D to D, and up the middle, Warman fires it, and that's going to be all the way for icing. Nobody touched that! Fetchner to Verduzco. There's 3 Warman players on there. Not sure why that was waved off. Played behind the net. Fetchner up the boards to Wyatt. Wyatt up the boards, and it's just kept in by Warman. Here's Fetchner with lots of time. It's going to go up to Zakiski. That pass is cut off. Fetchner gets it back, though. Fetchner up the boards. Zakiski checked again along the boards, and that's sent down the ice by Fetchner. Not much consistency here with the reffing. Nyland's in for the draw. They're short a player still, as Verduzco comes back out there. Warman in early, and the ref's going to kick Warman out. There's Nyland lining up the draw. Saw one towards the boards, and Verduzco digging for it. Warman comes right out with it. Played on that. Rebound. Still there. Cleared into the corner. Sinski with 2 nice saves there. Now from the point, shot right on, blocked in front, and the rebound popped in. Warman ties it up with a minute 18 left in the first. I was actually blocked in front by a Warman girl and then knocked in. Reichen for the draw. One back by Warman. Warman brings it into their own zone. Pressured by Crawford. Breaks that up. Battle along the blue line there. Pressures. Shot in by Warman. That's into the bench. Reich in for the draw. Scramble draw. Still in the skates. Brought up by Warman. Allard pokes it ahead. Now Klump trying to get it up to Reich. Allard knocks it free. It's played back in by Warman. That should be icing, but it didn't make it across the red line. Here's Allard with time. Reverses Forrest, but into traffic. Klump is checked. Shot right on. Brzezinski plays it into the corner. Dembestin finds Reich at center ice. Reich pass over to Klump. Reich's taken down. No call. Just tripping's allowed. Allard walks right in. Off the post. Shot up ice by Warman. Broken up by. And Parsons gets hit from behind. No call. They're letting them play pretty rough here. Brought around the boards. Kept in briefly by Fetchner. Puck's poked by Murphy. Here's Fetchner with some room. That'll be the end of the first. Score 1-1 after one. Looks like they're going to do a ice clearing, so we'll be back for the second period shortly. I think they're giving the ice a little bit extra time to freeze. They had a little trouble with the Zamboni between periods. Oh, there we go. Parsons in for the opening draw. Scramble draw. Warman brings it in. Fired in wide. Oh, at the side of the net. Brzezinski holds onto it. Parsons in for the draw. Scramble draw. Here's Warman to the point. Shot in deep. Behind the net. Fetchner pressures. Nobody in front. Fetchner comes up with it in the corner. Parsons now bringing it up. Goes towards Chinsky, but wasn't up ice yet. Tinker pressures. And Chinsky knocks it free. At the side of the net. Parsons and Chinsky digging for it. Chinsky brought it out, but then was checked. Fetchner pinches in. It's knocked past hers. Berdusco to Fetchner. Leaves it for Tinker. Or sorry, that's Chinsky. It's knocked in by Warman. Brzezinski plays it over to Fetchner. Fetchner has Parsons up ice. Brings it up herself and then dumps it in over the red line. And gets off for a change. Played around the boards by Warman. Chinsky couldn't get there. Actually, Allard comes in. Plays it behind the net. Chinsky behind the net, digging for it. Oshkowski. Pass out. Allard takes it at the point. Allard looking to get the shot off. Does. Steered aside by the goalie. That was through traffic and got the puck through. Warman bringing it up the other side. Houseworth pressures and knocks it free. Here's Oshkowski at the blue line. Comes to Murphy. Murphy trying to keep it deep. It's knocked out by Warman. There's Tinker with lots of time. Plays it up to Skowski. Skowski has Houseworth. Houseworth with room. Fires. A nice save by the Warman goalie as she holds onto it. Houseworth in for the draw. Wins it over towards Tinker, who plays it out to Den Beston. Shot right on net. Steered aside by the goalie. Warman bringing the puck up ice. Cross ice pass is blocked by Houseworth. Warman gets it back. Now fires it down the ice. And that's icing. Island in for the draw. Wins it towards Zukiski. Zukiski digging for it along the boards. Puck's poked free by Nyland. It's in the Warman player's skates, and Warman takes it behind the net. Pressured by Wyatt. Played along the boards by Warman. Dan Bastian trying to keep it in. It's knocked past her, but Zukiski gets back and takes the free puck. Zukiski's cut off along the boards. Wyatt pressures. Nyland pressures along the boards. Puck to Dan Bastian. Shot right on. Wyatt pressures. Oh, Warman brings it up the middle now. Nice pass up by the Warman defenseman. Fetchner pressures and shot in deep. Brzezinski plays it behind the net to Den Beston. Den Beston plays it over to Nyland. Nyland didn't see it, but gets it to Wyatt, who fires it through the high slot from the corner. Now behind the net. Den Beston pressures. Den Beston and Nyland in there digging for it with two Warman players. Zukiski watches, and the ref decides to blow the whistle as it's frozen. Here's Reichen for the draw. Scramble draw. Kick to Berdusco. Couldn't find it though. Berdusco now digging for it in the corner. She's checked, but the Warman player goes down. Reich's in there to help. Puck's frozen along the boards by Berdusco and Reich. It's knocked free. Reich comes up with it. Now played it Trying to go to Crawford. Now second attempt. Gets past everyone. Icing's waved off as Klump gets in on the forecheck. It's reversed by Warman. Reich pressures. Reich knocks that one free to Allard. Allard plays up the board so it didn't get to Reich. Second attempt. Blocked again. Allard again with it. Goes cross ice looking for Crawford but didn't catch her, and that's going to be icing. Crawford trying to sneak off. There's Reich in for the draw. Won by Warman. Shot. Wasinski steers it into the corner. Allard gets it up to Klump. Klump plays it to the blue line but not out. And shot right on. Here's Verduzco up the boards. Crawford couldn't catch that one. Played back in by Warman. Allard first to it. Takes a hit. Warman player goes down. Crawford looking for it in the slot. Now Verduzco. It's deflected into the corner. Reich comes in to poke away at the loose puck. Comes up with it. Reich up to Crawford. Crawford trying to clear, but she's checked again. Reich behind the net, looking for it. Reich pressures. Played to the point and out by Warman. Klump's pressures. Klump's doing a good job pressuring there as Reich and Crawford are able to get off. It's played up by Warman, and Allard has all the time in the world as icing's waved off. Allard takes it behind the net. Allard going up the near side, and that's going to make it for icing, I think. So Allard and Verduzco caught out there. There's Parsons in for the draw. Wins it towards Verduzco, but shot right on net by Warman. Nice save by Rosinski. Allard plays it into the corner. Allard pressures. Verduzco comes behind the net. It's knocked out front to Tinker. She's got a little bit of space. Off the boards and up. Tinker and Chinsky both up pressuring. Tinker's cut off, though, along the board. D are able to make a change. Here's Tinker from the corner. Out to Parsons. Oh, Parsons couldn't get her stick on it. And the Warman goalie covers it along the side of the net. Good forecheck there by the ice. There's Parsons in for the draw. One towards Chinsky. Oh, it's down the ice past Murphy. See if it's going to make it. It does. So icing the call. Parsons in for the draw. Scramble draw. Played towards the net. Warman grabs it and brings it from behind. Pass up the middle. Broken up by Murphy. Here's Chinsky at the blue line. Walking in. Chinsky's shot's blocked. Puck's still there. Tinker with a nice shot on net, but couldn't bury it. Played behind the net here by Warman. Parsons pressures. Comes out to Murphy. Murphy right back on net. And the Warman goalie does a nice job gathering that one. There's Houseworth in for the draw. Scramble draw. Wiskowski looking for it. It's knocked free by Warman up the boards. Warman bringing the puck up ice. Tinker pressures. The Warman player eludes her. Oh, comes right in. Fires it. Nice glove by Rosinski. Hold on to that one. Oh, that one was fired hard. 13:39 to go here in the second period. Score still 1-1. Ref's explaining something to Houseworth. There's Houseworth in for the draw. It's won by Warman. Back to the point. Oh, she's got all the day to shoot this one. It's on net. Rebound. It's off the goalie's girl's check. Kaczynski covers it with her legs as bodies are thrown about. Houseworth in for the draw again. It's won again by Warman from the point. Shot right on. Just wide. Here's Dembestian. Look for Tinker. Finds her. Tinker bringing the puck up ice. Gets to Ruskowski. Across the blue line to Houseworth. Houseworth has time. Shot. Rebound. Nobody can get to it. And the penalty coming to Warman. It'll be the first power play for the Ice at 13:11 of the second period. Frost checked the call. Parsons in for the draw. Wins it over towards Tinker. Tinker back to Chinsky at the point. Murphy, gets by her. Murphy has to hustle. Chinsky with time. Has one on her. Leaves it for Murphy. Actually comes to Tinker. Tinker with it at the blue line. Tinker, stick handle. Takes it in deep. Gets it down to Allard. Allard in front of net. Puck's there. Parsons off the post. Allard brings the puck out. Gets it back to Murphy. Murphy has Chinsky. Lets to shoot. Shot just wide. Lots of traffic in front. Good job by Tinker to take that puck. Leaves it for Chinsky. Chinsky plays it down and find the net. Allard plays out front. It's there. Oh, Parsons couldn't find it. And it's sent down the ice by Warman. Brzezinski leaves it for Chinsky. Chinsky takes it behind the net into traffic. She tries to do a toe drag. Play it out front to the right into the slot, and Warman gets a nice shot off. Good glove by Brzezinski to hold on to that one. Well, when they're making changes, we should go up the other side, not the side where the changes are all being made. Houseworth in for the draw. Scramble draw brought up by Uskowski. Uskowski trying to go around the defenseman. Does. 2-on-1 with Tinker. Uskowski pass. Tinker right there, but the goalie beat her to it. Nice pass by Uskowski. Houseworth in for the draw. Wins it back to Fetchner. Oh, misses Uskowski with it. Houseworth and Tinker digging for it in the corner. Tinker pokes it behind the net. Uskowski with time. Takes it. Oh, plays it back to Fetchner, who is coming in. Here's Dembestian back to Fetchner. Fetchner up to Houseworth. He's got one on her. Kicks it in. Blocks that one. Puck comes right to Uskowski. Shot right on. Rebound. Houseworth knocks in the rebound on the backhand. Yeah, they did a. You know what? The girls kind of surrounded her. So Ice take a 2-1 lead. With 11:34 on their first power play. So the Ice had a little celebration around a Warman player, and the Warman player cross-checked one of our girls in the face. No call. What's that? I think they're just having a conversation with her. regroup. There's Nyland in for the draw. Wins the draw back, but Zakiski lets her winger go and pick it up. Played to the front of the net by Warman. Block. Played behind the net by Wyatt. There's Den Bestian up through center. Wyatt pressures. Played up the boards by Warman. Pinching in with Fetchner. Nyland goes back to Den Bestian. Den Bestian with time. Up to Zakinski, who's checked. Played back into Den Bestian. Den Bestian with time to Zakinski. Checked again just inside the blue line, but battles to get it out. Zakinski slashes the girl. And she's going to be going off for slashing. And a 10. So Zakiski getting 2 and a 10, I believe. Clock's running for some reason. Yeah. Maybe they want her to kill it. Oh, whatever. Refs weren't making that decision. It's like Wyatt's going over to serve the 2. There's Nyland in for the draw. Nyland wins it back into the corner. Burdusco after it. Warman, though, takes possession. Back to the point. Pressured by Nyland. Puck's shot into the corner by Warman. Warman from the corner. No sideboards. Shot on net. Steered aside by Rosinski. Centering pass comes right to Burdusco, who's got time to fire at the length of the ice. Right on net. Pressured by Nyland, and the goalie holds onto it for a whistle. There's Nyland in for the draw. Wins it, but it's taken right away by Warman. Brought up and in. That should be icing, and icing's the call. Tinker having a little chat with the linesman. Tinker in for the draw. Scramble draw. Warman, though, picks it right up. Fetchner pressures. Played past her, though. Wright comes back, knocks a 3. Good back check there. Now Fetchner behind the net pressures. Tinker out to the point. Blocked by Wright. Now to the point. Oh, just inside the blue line. Played around behind the net by Warman. Pressured by Fetchner. Allard now. Pressures. Whoa, cross ice. Warman couldn't get the quick shot off. That one's knocked free in front. Rushed by Reich out to the point. D to D. Shot behind the net. Now Reich pressures. Out to the point. Tinker pressures. Pressured now by Fetchner. Fetchner knocks it loose. I think Reich's got a chance at it, or Tinker. Tinker goes down though. Tinker's still digging at it along with Fetchner. Played up the boards by Warman. Tinker out to it. Played in deep by Warman around the boards. Allard watches her. That one's off Tinker. Played behind the net by Warman. Allard watches. To the point. Shot blocked by Tinker. Shot D to D. Shot right on, and Wazinski with a nice save. 3 seconds left on the power play for Warman. They're going. Good. Here's Nyland in for the draw. Or sorry, that's Tinker. Played around the boards. Doesn't get to Huskowski, but we're back to even. Tinker looking for it. At the side of the net. Cleared. Here's Huskowski pressuring. Played low, and here's Den Bestion with time. Gets up to Huskowski. We got a break. 2-on-1 with Tinker again. Huskowski brings it wide. Gets on net. Tinker, no, couldn't get there for the rebound. Tinker looking for the puck in the corner. Houseworth knocks it in. That one's played to the front of the net by Warman. Huskowski pressures. Tinker behind the net. Pressures. Brought up. Oh, off a skate. Second attempt. Gets past Den Bestion. She touched it. And Den Bestion's going to have to hustle back. Oh, Warman played her, beat her to it. Good pressure by Den Bestion. Here's Murphy with it, with a little bit of time. Finds Zuskowski at center. Oh, break for Zuskowski. If she hustles, she's got a chance. Diving is the Warman player, and off a stick and over the net. Houseworth pressures. Chinsky gets over there to pressure. Chinsky takes a loose puck. Chinsky's trying to drive wide. Oh, sorry, I'm a little off. Chinsky plays it in deep. And after it is Houseworth and Tinker. Played around the boards by Warman. Fetchner keeping it in to Houseworth. Centering. Blocked. Houseworth's taken down. Here's Fetchner looking for it. Fetchner finds space. Plays it just wide. Oh, it's not wide, sorry. Now Warman bringing up the boards. Houseworth making a change. Verduzco, last man back. Gets it out. Parsons knocks it free. Parsons plays it to an open place, but it's taken by Warman and shot in deep. Brzezinski leaves it for Fetchner. Fetchner up the near boards to Tinker. Tinker finds Parsons 2-on-1 with Chinsky. Parsons with Chinsky. Parsons passes way too early. Nobody yelled at her that time though. Here's Warman bringing the puck up ice. Knocked free by Allard. Here's Parsons with room. Parsons is looking to Tinker, but brings it up. He's got Chinsky at the blue line. Shoots. Nice save by the Warman goalie. She should have held that one a little longer before she passed over. 6:32 to go here in the second period. Here's Nyland in for the draw. Nyland, it's won by Warman. Reich pressures. Played up the middle by Warman. Oh, it gets past Allard. Puck sits there. Warman player beat her to it. And here's Den Bestion. Couldn't get the puck up. Played around the boards by Nyland to Reich. Reich with time. Pass over to Wyatt, but that missed. And Brzezinski holds it along the side of the boards or net. At least it was a hard one. There's Nyland in for the draw. Scramble draw. Picked up by Reich. Reich with a little bit of room. Reich pass over to Wyatt. Reich's hammered down. No call. Good poke check by Nyland. Reich pressures. Puck's brought in by Warman. Now in the corner, pressured by Fetchner. Nyland knocks it to Wide, who plays it around the boards. Here's Murphy with a little bit of space. Murphy's pass comes to Nyland. Nyland's going to try to poke at the center. It's poked back in by Warman. That was offside still. Yeah, she got hit right here. No, I agree. They're trying to find out what time Zakiski gets back on the ice. So she should sit for 12. Housework in for the draw. It's a scramble draw, one back by Warman. That shot off of Berdusco into the corner. Berdusco first to it. Played around looking for Allard. Comes all the way to Klump. Klump plays it out to Housework. Now Klump gets out there. Shot steered aside by Rosinski. Puck's played in behind the net to Housework. Housework has a check from her. Allard plays it up the center. Allard pressures. Oh, here comes Housework. Housework has Allard with her. Leaves it for her. Comes to Klump. Klump fires. Oh, nice blocker save. Klump let that one rip. Warman bringing the puck up. Broken up by Berdusco. Berdusco plays it in as changes are made. There's Tinker pressures. Played up. Comes to Den Bastian. Den Bastian, oh, couldn't handle that one. It's brought up by Warman. Centering pass. Put on net. Rosinski stretches and holds on to that for a whistle. 4:32 left here in the second period. Score still 2 on ice. Here's Parsons in for the draw. Wins it back to Fetchner. Plays around to Den Bastian. Den Bastian goes up the middle to Parsons. She's checked. Puck sits there. Here's Tinker racing for it. Plays up to Chinsky. That's blocked. Parsons picks up the loose puck, though, across the blue line. Parsons walks. Now Chinsky. Oh, neither could really get the shot off as they're attacked. So one-on-one with Den Bastian. Den Bastian trying to keep her wide and does so. Fetchner and Den Bastian in the corner for it. Played up. Oh, just missed Parsons with it, but nice work by Chinsky to get the puck out. She's got Parsons with her. Chinsky brings it in. Oh, has it knocked from her. Chinsky still with it, though. Chinsky with 2 on her. Plays it back in. Parsons takes a loose puck, trying to get it towards the net as Tinker's there. Tinker, that shot on net comes to Chinsky. Nice pass by Tinker to find Chinsky. And Warman bringing the puck up ice. Shot in by Warman. Fetchner's going to get back for it. Fetchner has Chinsky up the boards. Chinsky handles it and then plays it in. Good dump in by Chinsky there, and they're getting off for a change. Brought up now by Warman. Houseworth pressures. Played in. Allard takes it. Allard takes it behind the net. Allard looking up the boards for Ushkowski, who checked to the blue line but moves the puck up. Houseworth, Allard, and Tinker there. Come to Tinker. Tinker with time. Couldn't get the shot off. Tinker goes back to Murphy. Someone covered E. Murphy brings it in. Murphy to the front of the net. Puck's there. Oh, nobody could grab it. Ushkowski just misses. It's a 2-on-1 here. Actually, broken off a 1-on-1. Shot wide by Warman at the side of the net. Attempt to off the side of the net. Oh, Tinker didn't handle that one very well, but comes up to Ushkowski. Nice pass by Houseworth. Ushkowski with the toe drag, fires it. Nice save by the goalie. Here's Wyatt pressuring. That's shot down the ice by Warman. That'll be icing. 2:18 to go here in the second. Still 2-1 ice. Lineland in for the draw. Oh, wins it towards Wyatt, but Couldn't get their stick on it as Warman brings the puck up ice. Nice job by Berdusco. Played up the middle. Wyatt pressures. Played to Nyland with time. Plays it in deep. Reich and Nyland get in on the forecheck. Nyland knocks it free behind the net, but Warman comes up with it. Played up the boards. Berdusco, last man back. Oh, Berdusco's checked. Oh, Reich's last man back now. 2-on-1. Reich keeps her wide. Oh! And Warman knocks in the rebound, making it 2-2. So 1-2-2 with 1:43 left to go here in the second period. Houseworth wins a draw back to Allard. Allard brings the puck up ice. Allard brings it in. Crawford holding the line. Puck comes to her. Houseworth though keeps it. Plays it in deep. There's Allard with it behind the net. Allard. He's checked. Houseworth pressures. Dembestian at the blue line. Keeps it in briefly. Warman bringing the puck up ice. It's played in deep by Warman. Here's Rosinski playing it up the boards to Klump. Klump with time. Oh, gets it past Crawford, but didn't quite get to her. Warman bringing the puck back in. Dembestian back for it. Dembestian up the boards to Klump. Klump's clearing attempts blocked. Dembestian pressures. It's shot across in front of the net. Crawford back for it. She's taken down. That one's blocked by Houseworth. And Warman getting it towards the net. Broken up by Murphy and cleared to center. Warman regroups. Puck's played in deep, and that is icing. So 37 seconds left here in the second period. 2-2 game. Parsons in for the draw. Wins it back to Fetchner, who plays it in deep. Kinski's going to take it behind the net, but she's checked. Kinski battling for it. Now Tinker comes in to help. Fetchner pinches to keep it in. Comes right to Parsons in the slot. Oh, Parsons fires it. The goalie holds onto it for a whistle. There's Parsons in for the draw. Wins it back to Fetchner. Fetchner plays it again behind the net. Kinski trying to get to it. Couldn't get the puck. Parsons digging for it. It's played up the boards by Warman. Comes to Fetchner. Oh, Fetchner has to tie up the Warman forward. Puck's played by Fetchner to the boards. There's Warman working their way off the boards. Out front with a second left. That's the second period. Looks like they're going to clean the ice again, so I'll stop it and be back for the third. Score 2-2. Hey? My knees? Going into the third, 2-2. Island in for the draw. Puck's scrambled. Wyatt looking for it. It's knocked free. Nyland pressures. Shot in by Warman. Allard trying to get it back out. Wyatt pressures along the boards. Still digging for it. Wyatt and Allard are both there. Allard comes out with it. Allard bringing it in wide. She's checked. Wyatt pokes ahead with Reich, knocking it towards the slot. Oh, Berdusco pinches. Breakaway here. Oh, and they score. Warman makes it 3-2 at 9:23 of the third period. There's Houseworth in for the draw. Brings it back to Murphy. Murphy brings it up ice. Murphy to the side of the net has Tinker going to the net. Puts it on net, straight into the corner. Played behind the net to Tinker. Tinker back into the corner to Murphy, who pass out to Uskowski and out just missed. Uskowski has to go all the way back for it. Uskowski behind the net. Trying to go up the boards to Tinker. Tinker gets it to Houseworth. Oh, Houseworth with all kinds of room, one-on-one. Comes in fast. Through the legs. Shot. Oh, nice try by Houseworth. And a nice save by the goalie, and she holds on to the rebound. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. Won by Warman. Warman takes it behind the net, pressured by Tinker. Coming right out. Uskowski knocks it free. She's got Houseworth going to the net. Uskowski in the corner has a check from her. Houseworth pressures. Out to the point. Ben Weston. Down to Tinker. Tinker centers. Didn't get to Uskowski. Now back up to Ben Weston. Houseworth couldn't handle that one. And it's sent to center by Warman. Back forward is Allard. Allard looking to go up ice. Sends it. Missed Chinsky. And that's going to go down for icing.
This
There's Houseworth in for the draw. The draw picked up by Warman. Warman shot right on, blocked in front by their own player. Houseworth with a little bit of space. Oh, has it picked from her. Houseworth battle. Oh, it's knocked in. And good back check there by Tinker to break up the shot. Warman plays it behind the net. Van Bastian has a check from her. Centering toss comes out to the side of the net. Kaczynski knocks it into the corner. Parsons plays it to Chinsky, who tries to get it back to her, but it's intercepted. Allard with lots of time as Warman's going for changes. Allard, stretch pass. Tinker has Chinsky with her, 2-on-1. Tinker fires it, puck's there. Oh, Chinsky couldn't get to the rebound. Tinker takes it into the corner, looking for Fetchner. Actually comes back to Berdusco. Shot right on, blockered into the corner. Parsons now plays it down low to Tinker. Tinker's checked, but Parsons is going to come over looking for the loose puck. Oh, it's kicked by her. Parsons continuing the pressure. It's played up ice by Warman. Fetchner off the dock with a player on her. Played behind the net by Fetchner. Berdusco looking for it. Oh, Berdusco couldn't get to it. And Warman 2-on-1, broken up by Fetchner. Here's Tinker. Tinker bringing it up ice. Oh, she's got a step. She's got Parsons and Chinsky with her to Parsons. Parsons walks. Oh, and Parsons over the net. Great play by Tinker to find Parsons, and Parsons finds space. Well, they would have been tasty. Here's Nyland in for the draw. Draw is taken back by Warman. Behind the net. Off the boards and out by Warman. That's going to be on net, so icing will be negated. And Rosinski's going to have to hold on to it as the Warman player was all over Allard. There's Nyland in for the draw. Nyland wins the draw over towards Murphy, but Warman takes it behind the net. Nyland digging for it. Nyland comes up with it. Has Wyatt. Puck bounces over her stick, but it comes to Allard. Allard plays up the boards. Warman regroups. Up the open side. And Murphy just misses Zakiski on that one. There's Nyland in for the draw. Scramble draw. Warman takes it. Murphy pressures. Now from behind the net, Warman spins up to the point. Out to it is Zakiski. It's played back in deep. There's Nyland looking for it along with Van Vesten. Puck's frozen along the boards. Van Vesten and Nyland both. Oh, Nyland's going to be getting one. I think it looked like she gave the girl a shot to the head. Let's see what they call. Oh, Nyland's getting a cross-checking call. That's kind of a joke. Two girls battling there. Here's Wyatt in for the draw. As Warman on the power play with 15:30 to go here in the third period. Plump pressures. B to D. Shot off of Wyatt and over the net. Plump might get there. Oh, Plump taking in hard. No call. Plump's still down. Here's Wyatt firing it up the ice. Plump is going to pressure. Reverse. Warman bringing the puck up ice. Wyatt pressures. Wyatt knocks it free. Zakiski battles for it. Now puck's played up by Wyatt. Wyatt pressures the Warman defenseman. Takes it right behind the net. It's dropped to the other D-man as they swing behind the net, up the ice. Murphy pinches up, breaks that up, and Zakiski plays it in. Played around the boards by Warman. Crawford pressures. Here's Zakiski knocking it back in. Crawford now pressures behind the net as Warman brings it up ice. Break pressures. Crawford. Offside and no call. I couldn't believe how they missed that one. Puck sits at the side of the net. Allard, what time? Allard has a girl on her. Tries to go up the boards, unable to. Puck's played behind the net by Crawford. Here's Allard with all kinds of time to fire it. Does. That's all the way down the ice. There's 10 seconds left on the penalty. Reich pressures. Reich goes behind the net. Brought up ice. Oh, it's off a skate and comes up to Fetchner, who plays it up in open boards. Reich going up the boards looking for a tinker. Good Nyland couldn't get it to her. Reich battling along the boards and looks like they're calling a glove pass. You can finish them. 13:19 to go here in the third period with Warman leading 3-2. Here's Parsons in for the draw. They're having a little chat. I don't know what about. Scramble draw. Warman wins it back. Now D to D, and Warman brings it in. Oh, that was offside. That was close. That one on the power play they brought in was 3 feet offside, though. Here's Parsons in for the draw. One back by Warman. Warman D to D. Oh, here's a break there maybe for Chinsky. Couldn't get to it. Nice try though. Parsons plays it in. Warman defenseman has no stick, so Parsons plays it towards the net. Goalie's gonna hold on to it for a whistle. Give me my credit card back. Here's Parsons in for the draw. Oh, Parsons plays it into the corner. Tinker and Parsons both in there. Tinker gets cross-checked into the boards. No call. Parsons pressures. Shot down the ice by Warman. Dembestian plays it right back in. Warman regroups, taking it behind their own net. Tinker pressures. Muchinski comes down to help as well. All three forwards in deep. Puck's played down the ice by Warman, and that'll make it for icing. With 12:28 to go in the third period. Warman leading 3-2. Is Houseworth in for the draw? Scramble draw taken by Warman behind the net. Wichkowski pressures along with Tinker. Oh, Houseworth turns that one over. Battling for it is Tinker. Oh, Houseworth's taken down without the puck or anything. No call. Here's Allard bringing the puck up ice. She has Houseworth. Didn't see her though. Allard bringing it up the boards. It's check from her. Oh, Wichkowski pressures. It's off her. High stick by Houseworth, but it gets to center. That one's poked at the blue line by. Oh, here's Houseworth and Wichkowski on a 2-on-1. Houseworth shot off a stick and over the net. Here's Wichkowski with it along the boards. Couldn't handle it. It's brought up to the middle to Wichkowski. Shot's blocked. Fetchner's shot blocked as well. Fetchner digging for it as it's in the girls' skates. Gets it to center. Here's Murphy to Tinker. Tinker to Fetchner. Fetchner trying to elude some checks. Gets the puck up to Tinker, but it's intercepted. Fetchner over to Wichkowski. Plays it in deep on net. Warman regroups as ice make changes. Zakiski gets in on the forecheck pressures. Puck gets played past Murphy, but Zakiski grabs it. Zakiski flying out there, gets to Wyatt. Wyatt's pass is intercepted. There's Fetchner with it with lots of room. She's got Nyland up ice. Brings it up. Oh, she has a check from her just as she went to dump it in. Zakiski played it in, and Nyland and Wyatt tried to pressure. Sent down the ice. Fetchner's got to go after it. No icing. Not sure why they called that one off. Looks like Warman comes around with it. Wraparound attempt saved by Rosinski. Here's Zakiski. Oh, goes right through Wyatt's skates. And that's going to make it for icing, it looks like. So 10:29 left in the third period. Score 3-2, Warman. There's Nyland in for the draw. One back by Warman. Shot just wide. Played back in by Warman. Fetchner back for it. Gets it over to Dembestian, who's got some time. Oh, her pass is off a skate. Oh, Wyatt couldn't clear. Shot deep. Krasinski. Warman tight. Warman takes a 4-2 lead at 10:14 of the third period. Right in for the draw. One back to Allard. Allard goes up the boards, gets past everyone. Reich pressures. Reich knocks it free to Crawford. Crawford to the net. It's on net. Klimt. Oh, Klimt couldn't get her stick on it. Back to the point. Allard, one-timer on net. Steered wide. Reich after it. Reich fends on the shot. Klimt takes it loose. Back to Berdusco, her shot wide. Allard's going to pinch down on it. Allard in deep. Allard's checked in the corner. Klump comes in to help. Klump gets tied up as Warman brings the puck up ice. Strike pressures. It's played up the middle to Allard. Couldn't handle it. There's Warman. Checked in the corner. They're letting them play hard here. Berdusco. It's over Crawford's stick. Chinsky pressures. Sent down the ice by Warman. That's going to be icing. (9:12) left in the third period. Warman leading 4-2. There's Parsons lining up for the draw. Parsons wins it to Chinsky. Chinsky looking for someone to pass it to. Skates with it. Chinsky toe drag to Parsons. Parsons scores from Tinker. And Chinsky making it 4-3. So it should be Parsons from Tinker and Chinsky making it 4-3 at 9:03 of the third period. Parsons wins the draw. Back to Fetchner. Fetchner looking for Chinsky but couldn't get it to her. Murphy back with it. Murphy spins, gets the puck up ice. Oh, Parsons 3-on-2 with Tinker and Chinsky. Parsons across the blue line, centering. Oh, and Tinker just knocks it behind the net, just wide. Back to Murphy at the point. Murphy shot, just wide. Fetchner's going to pinch down on it. Fetchner in the corner, trying to center. Has it knocked from her, and she's taken down. No call coming. Here's Fetchner still with it. Centering pass is blocked. Tinker with it in the corner. Tinker reverses. Chinsky with all kinds of space here. Chinsky brings it out of the corner. Scott Parsons leaves it for Parsons. A little bit of a big deep. Oh, Warman player dove at it and cleared it down the ice. Here's Fetchner going to Denbeston. Up to Parsons. Oh, should have went to Tinker. Okay. Tinker trying to knock it in. He's checked. Buck's brought in now. That one's off Parsons. Chinsky gets onside and pressures. Brought up. Fetchner couldn't intercept that one. Just Denbeston to the blue line. Fetchner with space. Fetchner just misses Houseworth on the pass. Ushkowski pressures. Ushkowski continues to pressure as Warman goes back and forth behind the net. Pinching is Allard. It's played past her. Denbestion couldn't get her stick on it. There's Tinker battles. Denbestion looking for Tinker, but it goes to the slot. Shot. And Brzezinski holds onto it for a whistle. Just a further pass up. Yeah. Ellsworth in for the draw. Scramble draw. Allard takes it. Allard from behind the net gets up to Ushkowski. Centering pass gets past Houseworth. Tinker brings it up ice. Tinker's dumping is blocked. While Warman plays it up the ice. Berdusco to it. Berdusco plays it up to Ushkowski, but she has a check from her. Warman dumps it in. Fetchner gets back. Fetchner plays around the boards. Tinker's going to get to it. Tinker to Houseworth. It was a little behind her. Ushkowski looking for Houseworth. Again behind her. There's a pass up to Fetchner. We got Ushkowski breaking. Ushkowski across the blue line. Played in just wide of the net. Now D to D. Berdusco's going to pinch down on it. Played to Ushkowski. Couldn't get the shot off. Fetchner keeping it at the blue line, but didn't get it very deep. Ushkowski takes a poke at it. Missed. Houseworth Oh, Houseworth's going to get a trip here. That was a pretty clear call. So Warman going on the power play at 6:13 of the third period, leading 4-3. Here's Nyland in for the draw. Nyland knocks it out to the point. Nyland pressures. Allard played out to the point. Nyland pressures. Cross ice pass, cut off by Zukiski. She's able to get the clear. Nyland's going to get down pressure in the corner as a Warman player. Because they go D to D. Now cross ice, nobody there but Murphy. Murphy finds some space, brings it up ice. Murphy fires just wide. Nice play by Murphy to pick that loose puck up. Allard now pinching up. Now Zukiski's going to get in on the forecheck. Pass up by Warman. Nyland digs at it. Interfered with, no call. Zukiski pressures. Played up, gets through Murphy's skates. Allard's got lots of time. Allard turns the corner and fires it down the ice. Hops over the defenseman's stick. Now Warman quickly back up ice as the D make changes. Sebastian pressures. Shot wide. Here's a shot towards the net. Steered wide by Brook. Now Tinker pressures. Sebastian out to the point. Right, trying to get in the line. Shot high and wide. From the point. Tinker pressures. Oh, cross ice. Get out there, right? Cross ice pass. Nice save by Rosinski with 23 seconds left in the power play. Well, I think she's a little confused still on what her job is. Because they want three in front, but when it comes across, you got to get out to it. Parsons in for the draw. Chinsky off the boards, not out. Oh, Chinsky, as Warman turned it over, she fires it down the ice. Chinsky could be the first to it. There's no defenseman's really skating for it. As now passed up. Parsons tries to knock it free. Warman brings it in. Oh, offside. And the ref called it. Good call. The penalty has 1 second left on it. 4:14 left in the third period. With Warman leading 4-3. Oh, bit of a late change there. Tinker and Uskowski coming out. Finish the kill. Bucks played up by Tinker. Houseworth almost had a chance at it coming out of the bench. Here's Uskowski. She's checked, but Houseworth with space. Brings it in wide. Fires it on net. And the Warman goalie holds onto it for a whistle. Oh, they're making a D change here. Allard and Brodusco coming out. Houseworth in for the draw. Wins it back to Allard. Lots of time. Allard fires it. Oh, and Houseworth just missed the tip, and that's played into the mesh by Warman. Here's Houseworth in for the draw. Scramble draw. Uskowski after it. Houseworth. Oh, Uskowski nearly caught Houseworth with the pass. Shot towards the net by Brodusco. It's in someone's skates in the slot. Now Warman bringing it up the boards. Allard has to go back for it. She's got one on her. Still with one on her. Houseworth passes over to Brodusco. Brodusco cross ice just misses Tinker, but they may get to it. Icing's waved off for some reason. Not sure why. Uskowski pressures. Now Tinker pressures. Warman brings it up the near side. Houseworth broken up by Ushkowski, and it comes to Murphy at center ice. She's got one on her. Up the boards to Ushkowski. Ushkowski, nice pass by Murphy. Off the boards to Ushkowski there. Tinker pressures. Now, long pass up by Warman, gets by everybody, and that'll be icing. 2:53 to go here in the third. Still 4-3 Warman as the Ice try to equalize. Here's Parsons in for the draw. Wins it back to Berdusco. Oh, sorry, that's Murphy. She plays it behind the net. Here's Fetchner pinching. Parsons pressures. Chinsky now knocks it free. Parsons is going to get to the loose puck. She's got a girl on her, though. Now, Warman bringing the puck up ice. Played past Fetchner again. That's icing. So, Warman's going to have to reverse their change there. 2:32 left. Okay. I would think so. There's Parsons in for the draw. Tinker in for the draw now. Parsons got kicked out. Both defensemen up front. I don't know if we're trying to get some size in front of the net or what. Chinsky along the boards, trying to keep it in. Nobody covering her. Here's Parsons with it. Shot just wide. Allard after it. Allard trying to go behind the net to Tinker. Centers comes. Oh, nearly got to Chinsky, but a Warman player was able to get her foot on it. Chinsky was sitting wide open in front. Here's Tinker behind the net with it, trying to get it out to Chinsky at the point. Chinsky's got Murphy. Murphy, quick pass to, oh, that was a nice pass to Tinker. She couldn't handle it though. Here's Allard behind the net, trying to bring it out. Allard centers. Oh, and shot by Tinker, and the goalie covers it. Nice stretch by the goalie. Keep that one out. Little discussion at the side of the net there. Minute 49 left in the third period. Oh, they're talking to the ref. I don't know what about. Here's Houseworth lining up for the draw. Played it towards the net. It's taken by Warman. Warman up the boards. Pressure by Ushkowski. It's knocked free. Played up the boards. Oh, hops past Van Vesten. She plays it back in, but Tinker had to get off her. Nyland had to get back on side. Nyland now plays it to the middle. Played back in by Warman. Van Vesten with time. Played up the boards to Nyland. Nyland. Long pass up to Houseworth. It's in her skates, but she still got it. Houseworth brings it in. She's got a little bit of space here. Leaves it for Nyland. Walks in. Shot. Oh, steered aside by the goalie. Here's Ushkowski and Houseworth trying to get to it. Broken up there by Tinker, who came on for the goalie. It's 6 on 5 as Brzezinski's out of the net. Here's Fetchner over to Den Bastian. Den Bastian pass out to Ushkowski, but couldn't handle it. Warman brings the puck up ice. No call there. It could have been tripping. Ushkowski's pass to Houseworth is broken up and sent in. Here's Den Bastian with time. Den Bastian to Fetchner. Fetchner to Parsons. Parsons touches it in. Icing's waved off as Allard's way up there. Allard. Parsons to the net. Parsons wrap around. Puck's there. Nobody could find it. Parsons again to the front of the net. Allard shoots. I think it's in. I think that was in. Everyone's pointing that it was in, but the ref is waving his arms. He's arguing the puck was in the net. There's 17 seconds left in the period, and Allard was just sent off with a Warman player. Timeout's called as Tinker's still talking to the other ref. He's pretty adamant the puck wasn't in. "17 seconds? They got enough time to try to win it and work it around, but yeah, why are they moving the face-off outside? For some reason, it looks like they're taking the draw outside. Nobody knows why. They've decided to move the face-off outside. That's fucking crazy. Warman holds on to win. I think they had about 8 power plays to 2. Tough one for the Ice. It was a good effort. Well, should we just hit the road or wait for Aubrey?
It's okay.
I don't think so. Hey? No, just the last 4. She went out there with a different line.
Congratulations to both teams on a great final game. Congratulations to Warman for winning the tournament. Player of the game for the Edmonton Ice is number 11, Presley Howard. And your player of the game for the Warman Wildcats, number 4, Abby Sunquist. Now we'll do the presentation of the championship banner.
Hey? Yeah, I saw that.
Can the team captain go up and get the banner?
No, not you, Tinker. No. I think they just wanted the other team's captain.
Do you have to video it?
I don't know if they're handing out awards or anything. Good effort. We'll stop her there.